My MIL constantly calls me stupid. Now she learns what happens when you bite the hand that feeds you. From day one, Diane has called me stupid. Not implied it, not suggested it, just straight up called me stupid. First time was at my wedding when I mispronounced the name of some wine. God, you're stupid, she said right in front of everyone. My husband Paul laughed it off and said that's just how she is. When we bought our house, she walked through going, stupid place to put a TV, stupid color for a bedroom. What stupid person picked these cabinets? When I got promoted to regional manager at my company, she said, they must be desperate if they're promoting someone so stupid. Paul never defends me, just says his mom is direct, and I shouldn't take it personally. For 5 years I've heard it. That's a stupid dress. What a stupid thing to say. Only stupid people think that. She says it at every family dinner, every holiday, every time she sees me. Last month she actually introduced me to her friend as Paul's stupid wife, and they both laughed. But here's what Diane doesn't know. 3 years ago, Paul's dad died and left him nothing. Left everything to Diane. The house, the savings, all of it. What Diane doesn't know is that 6 months later, she was about to lose that house. She'd been ignoring the mortgage payments because she didn't understand them. The bank was literally days from foreclosure when Paul found out. He came to me crying, begging me to help because he didn't have the money. I paid $18,000 to catch up the mortgage and save her house. We never told her. I've been paying her property taxes for 3 years, $4,000 twice a year that she thinks gets automatically paid. Her Medicare supplement insurance, I pay that, $300 a month. Her car insurance, me. The nursing home deposit for when she needs care, that's $20,000 of my money sitting in an account. Paul begged me not to tell her because she's too proud to accept help. So for 3 years, I've been secretly paying for her entire life while she calls me stupid every chance she gets. Last week was my breaking point. We're at dinner for Paul's birthday and she actually makes a toast about how Paul succeeded despite marrying someone so stupid. His cousins look uncomfortable, Paul just smiles, and I'm done. I excuse myself to the bathroom and make some phone calls. First, I call the insurance companies and cancel her policies effective immediately. Then I transfer the money out of the nursing home account back to mine. Finally, I set up a stop payment on the property tax check that's supposed to process next week. I come back to dinner and smile through dessert. 3 days later, Diane calls Paul screaming. Her car insurance card is invalid. Paul calls me at work asking if I know anything about it. I say, why would I know about your mom's insurance? I'm too stupid to understand that stuff. He says he'll figure it out. That night, Diane gets a letter about her health insurance being terminated. She calls Paul panicking about how this must be a mistake. He asks me to look into it since I know about insurance things. I tell him, I'm too stupid to understand insurance. Remember? Your mom says so all the time. A week later, the property tax bill arrives with a late notice and penalties. Diane is at our house waving the paper around. This has always been automatic. Why are they saying it's not paid? Paul looks at me and I can see him starting to piece things together. I shrug and say, that's weird. Maybe ask someone smart to help you figure it out. Diane snaps, this is serious. I could lose my house. I laugh. You already almost did once. Paul goes white. What are you talking about? So I tell them, everything. The foreclosure I stopped, the taxes I've paid, the insurance, the nursing home fund, all of it. Diane is staring at me with her mouth open. Paul starts to speak, but I cut him off. For 3 years, I've paid for your mother's entire life while she calls me stupid. Every single day she insults me while living off my money. Diane sputters, Paul should have paid those things. Paul throws up his hands. With what money? You know I don't make that much. I stand up to leave. Here's the thing, Diane. Only a truly stupid person would insult the person keeping them afloat. I'm done. You can figure out your own finances now. She actually tries to apologize, but I'm already walking out. Paul follows me to the car, begging me to reconsider. She'll be homeless, he says. I tell him, then maybe she should have thought about that before she called the person paying her bills stupid. Diane had to sell her house to pay the back taxes and penalties. She lives in a small apartment now. Paul says she's never said the word stupid again.